you got to be pretty excited about the podcast invite. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to focus on the mental health part of it more. I mean, of course, I want to plug Legal Shield just because I make my money that way. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I just want to expand on that. And I don't even know really how much we really need to sit here as much as, I mean, if you're busy, you know what I mean? I don't want to take up too much of your time. But because I mean, I just have some thoughts on how to expand on it and get some feedback, you know what I mean? And maybe go through what I kind of did that with my 2 minute. I said a little bit more about the mental health aspect of it. And I wanted you to kind of listen to that and then see what you thought about where to expand to get 15 minutes out of that. You know, there's a big difference between 2 minutes and 15 minutes. You know?
Right. And tell me a little bit more about what the invitation is and what it entails and what the expectation was from the person that invited you. Who is your audience? Who are you speaking to?
More or less just people who want to network. And that's what they're looking to do, network. She's all about networking. She just has a big following, and this is going to be posted on her Facebook page and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I'm getting, I obviously I want Legal Shield in there because that's the way I make some money right now. You know what I mean? But in the same breath, I want to get the diagnosed entrepreneur out there more, get some more traffic to my blog for followers, because I think bringing up that conversation, I will achieve what I want to ultimately achieve, which is, I don't know what that is. To tell you the truth, that's still up in the air what it's going to be. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay, so on this 15 minutes, it's just 15 minutes to say whatever you want to say. There's no interruption.
Yep.
She understands it can be a sales pitch,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
But at the same time, it's not a sales scenario. It's not something you can close a deal on.
No.
It's not just an informational speech. It has to be persuasive because you're trying to move people to action.
Yeah.
So what's interesting about this is that, and it's not like a speech class assignment where you tell them what you're going to tell them, you tell them and then tell them what you told them, and then you have 3 topics and you have subtopics. It's not a typical kind of speech. There's stuff you can do at a networking event where you're the featured speaker for 8 to 10 minutes. There's stuff for presenting on stage, there's stuff for PowerPoints, there's stuff for sales pitches, there's stuff for investor pitches, but there's nothing for presenting something in a persuasive way for 15 minutes. So yeah. I had to adapt everything I did. And the same way I would do it, I've given many 15 to 20 minute talks. They just come naturally for me. I get up and I put it together. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go through this. I'm going to run a stopwatch, and I'm going to see if through my questions, through you answering my questions, we can fill out 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Give me the 2-minute speech. We're just going to add that in there.
Hi, everyone. My name is Todd Savard, and I'm from St. Agnes, Michigan, and I am with Legal Shield. You are more than likely aware of Legal Shield and the products and services we offer, and chances are you probably already know someone who sells it. But how many of you in this room have had a situation recently or know of someone with a situation that you suspect an attorney could have or even still could help? We will get back to that shortly. I like to tell people I am a self-diagnosed entrepreneur, and I have been professionally diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder. As much as I am self-proclaimed entrepreneur and aspiring professional network marketer, I am above all else a mental health advocate. I am currently a stability leader with the Stability Network. We are a group of peers who have struggled and still struggle with mental health issues, yet thrive in both life and the workplace, and we encourage others to do the same. If you would like more information, I encourage you to visit our website at thestabilitynetwork.org. I also have my own blog in which I detail my journey as an entrepreneur while being diagnosed bipolar 1 disorder. I share my triumphs and struggles equally. If you are interested to see what I am up to lately, you can check it out at thediagnoseentrepreneur.com. Now back to Legal Shield. I actually joined Legal Shield as a customer. I was in need of some legal advice concerning my disability. I joined Legal Shield. First day of joining, within an hour of calling my law firm, I was speaking to my attorney and had a definitive answer to my question, something that in 8 months I could not get from the federal government. Legal Shield is aiding in the fight against social injustice by bringing justice to the masses at an affordable cost. Supporting me through a Legal Shield membership aids my efforts in mental health advocacy. I'd love to Zoom with any one of you one-on-one to connect further and help each other in our business ventures. Maybe even dig a little deeper on that situation you thought about earlier and see if it would apply for a Legal Shield attorney consultation.
That's 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a spot on. Okay, now here I want you to tell me, as soon as I say go, tell me more about Legal Shield only. Tell me, do you know the story behind Legal Shield? Here's what you want to do. You want to get the story of Legal Shield.
Okay.
You can find it online, any number of places. I'm sure it's on YouTube. I'm sure the story's on the
for sure.
website.
I'm sure I got it in my back office somewhere.
Yep. Even if you have to just read it off of the website or wherever it is. Okay. Tell me about the different product lines, the offerings only. Okay.
The offerings only?
Yep. The different product lines.
Okay.
Find a good overview of Legal Shield. Even if you
Okay.
have to print off a page from the website or a brochure, go through and find about 5 minutes of sheer product information, product knowledge, and
Okay.
read it off till you fill in about 5 minutes of information. Okay.
Okay. On top of what we got right now.
On top of what we have already. Yep.
Okay.
And that'll be in all this is going to be in the video. So just refer back to it and
Okay.
and then time yourself. And then so think of a story for each of the different product lines to fill up about 3 to 5 minutes.
I'll go to a meeting tonight. I'll just listen to some stories.
Yeah. And somehow capture those stories and then fill
Yeah.
them into about 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're going to say, then you're going to go through some testimonials and success stories. Do you have those?
Yeah. Yeah. I can get
Okay.
them.
I would fill that in with about 3 to 5 minutes of stories. Then talk more about your story,
Okay.
the mental health stuff. Okay. For about 3 to 5 minutes, talk more about, see, now I'm going to talk a little bit more about my about my mental health journey. You're going to talk about that journey
Okay.
and your journey in that.
I got a good one. I got a good story.
Okay. And then you're going to talk, and then you say, okay, again, that all leads me back to why, and you're going to say this, you're going to say that my story leads me back again to Legal Shield. But it's not just me. There's lots of other people that have had great success with Legal Shield, helping them with a variety of issues. So far it's 2-minute pitch, Legal Shield products, testimonials and stories from Legal Shield about Legal Shield. Okay. And then your story and journey through mental health issues. Tie Legal Shield back to your story. So say, this brings me back to Legal Shield and how this helped me. So then you've got to tie Legal Shield back to your mental health journey through either the moral of the story is, I wouldn't have got to where I am if it wasn't Legal Shield in my story, or, it brings me back to the lessons I learned about my journey because of my Legal Shield experience, or the value of service. If it wasn't for Legal Shield, I wouldn't have been able to do XYZ specifically to help my mental health thing, or something like that. And then the next chunk is how Legal Shield works. Let me tell you how you can benefit from Legal Shield also in the way that I have, even if you don't have my story. And then you're going to talk about how they can take advantage of Legal Shield, how they can purchase, and how it works after they get signed up. They call an attorney, they just pick up the phone, they use the app. What's the sign up application process like? Can they do it online? Do they have to do it offline? talk about how they go from where they're at now to making that first call to an attorney.
Okay.
Walk
Okay.
them through every step of that so that
Okay.
they can visualize that journey and how easy it is. And then you're gonna finish with the easiest next step to help me and aid in my efforts in my mental health advocacy and get your self-help legal shield help as well. The next step is to either go to your website. Do you have a website for Legal
Yeah.
Shield?
Yep.
You're going to say whatever that is, post that, show it, something. You're going to want to show it visually or put it in a chat, or somehow you're going to make it very clear how to leave that podcast and go directly to how they can sign up.
Okay.
Hold something up long enough for them to write it down or rewind it or whatever they got to do to read it out. Whether it's call you or click, or download something or learn more. You want to tell them how to do that. So, okay. So again, it's 2-minute pitch, the Legal Shield story and the product lines, testimonials and stories about other people's benefiting from Legal Shield, horrible stories, heart-wrenching stories, everyday stories, landlord stuff, got ripped off at the store stories, things, your cell phone bill was too high and they didn't want to, work with you on it, whatever everybody would do. And then your story, your mental health story, and then tie that back to Legal Shield, why your story is even relevant and how Legal Shield helped you in your journey, and then how Legal Shield works from the moment they how to pay, how the service is delivered, what actions they have to take to get service, and then you're
Okay.
going to finish up with the easiest next step.
Okay.
Go to my
Okay.
website and
Yep.
sign up.
Yep.
Each of these modules after the 2 minutes is going to be about 3 to 5 minutes.
3 to
You got
5 minutes. 3 to 5
5,
minutes.
10, 15, let's see, 3, 2, 5, 8, 11. Yeah, so you're going to go 2 minutes for the pitch, 3 minutes for Legal Shield, 3 minutes for testimonials, 3 minutes for your story, your journey through mental health, and then 4 minutes for the rest of it, tying it back to Legal Shield, how it works, and the easiest next step.
Okay. Okay.
And that'll be 15 minutes on the dot.
Okay.
And
I
then,
can do that.
And then put that together. Just time those different segments until you have 3 minutes, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3,
Yeah.
1, or 2, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. All right, I'm excited for you. This should be really easy to
Yeah.
put those time segments out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I like this, man, because then if I have a 2-minute and a 15-minute, there ain't nothing I can't make out of that. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
Yep.
I can take that 15, I can break it down into 5 different subjects, and there's so much I can do with that. Yeah. Awesome, man. I'm excited. I'm
Okay,
excited.
good.
Thanks, Jade.
You're welcome.
Take care, man.